Good morning, y'all. So, I had big plans that I made in my head last night before I went to sleep. Yeah, before I went to sleep. Not a dream. And it didn't work out. This is my third try to show y'all what it's like to feed all these babies around here. Like my first one, I actually put my glasses on and started record on this little phone I use here before I even turn the lights on. Dark 30. Well, that didn't pan out because got towards the end of it. Well, it wouldn't have been the end of it. Actually, it was going pretty good, and two of the girl kitties decided to get in a fuss because I wasn't hurrying up for them fast enough. So that disappointed me. I sure didn't want to put up my first introduction to the kitty cats with kitty cats a fussing. Hi, I'm Susan, and welcome to, I almost said my other channel name out of habit. What did I call this channel? Oh, furry feline monsters of destruction. That's Wang Cheng Cheetah Burrito. When we kindly get settled into the channel, I'll give you an introduction to each cat individually and tell you their story. But that's Wang Cheng Cheetah Burrito, and he is FIV positive, and he never goes outside. That is Baby Dumpling, who also has his own story. He's the old man of the house now. In the last 3 years, we lost 3 of our babies that were the oldest. We had a long-haired white cat with blue eyes who was not deaf, a rescue who lived to be 18. A little black cat that had been given to us by the name of Boogie, who lived to be 20. And my really favorite buddy, his name was Barnabas Spike. We called him Barney. He's the black cat to whom this channel is dedicated. And I don't know what happened with Barney. He just woke up not well one day and didn't get better. And so I had to choose to have him euthanized. That is Julie Newmar in the windowsill there. She and Deuce McKenzie, who is sitting on the box of air filters. No point in showing you litter boxes. Obviously, they haven't been cleaned yet. That is Willow Wisp. She came from out of nowhere. She is not part of the many litters of Baby Mama, the abandoned pregnant kitty who was left here that I told you about in the introduction video. Baby Mama is the mother of every single cat that we love and take care of, with the exception of Willow. She just showed up one day. That is Patty Patches. Pretty Patty Patches. All of the cats are spayed and neutered, and or neutered, depending on the gender. Now, I need to get outside, feed the outdoor cats. That's Dastardly Doolittle. Has his own story as well. Rescued with his eyes completely scaled over. So he was wandering around, a teeny tiny handful lost from his mommy. Either that, y'all, or my husband Bob and I, and I'm sorry about the mess in here, y'all. I literally am just getting up and around. It's just now getting daylight here. There will be better videos coming once I figure out how to have a cat channel. I want to do some lives as well. But this is Willow Wisp, the one who came to us from nowhere. Her size is different from everyone else's as well. She's teeny tiny, comparatively speaking. I see an ear. Maybe you can see there where the curtains have been parted by a cat. He is one of the triplets. That would be Tres Amigos, who is brother or littermate, I guess is the more appropriate term, with Julie Newmar and Deuce McKenzie. So, yeah, I need to get it together. Y'all, once I figure out a little bit better way to do this, I know this is really loose. All of my videos are loose. I'm a stream of consciousness speaker. I do not script. My other channel, which is called Lip Locked No More, is a very serious channel dealing with completely different subject matter in a completely different genre. But as I told y'all in the introduction video, I have a goal here. I want to get enough subs that I can monetize this channel and have memberships, because y'all, we're getting old and we need help to take care of these cats. That's the bottom line. That is the bottom line. So, like I said, I couldn't show you feeding the kittens because, or I think I said it. I may have said it in the second take that y'all aren't going to see. Because it just wasn't working out. I got to figure out how to do this. I know I've said that about 50 million times. But anyway, so I fed the 4 kittens, Summer and Moon, and their brothers, Utah and Wells. Those 4 kittens were rescued before their eyes were even opened by my husband out of a storm drain, along with their nursing mother, Ginger Snap, who has since been spayed, and she comes in and goes out, and I can guarantee you right now she's outside wanting to know how come she hadn't had any food yet. So I'm going to try to get out the door with this, but I don't know if I can even show you. It's not like you haven't seen cats fed before, y'all. That's not the idea here. What I'm trying to do here in the beginning is to substantiate to viewers and potential subs that I'm not kidding. I want you to actually see the cats. That is Bandit. That's little old man who came from up the street where they tore down a house and the people just went off and left him. But I can tell that he's been neutered because his ear is clipped. And we have the TNR program here in my town in Arkansas. TNR being Trap, Neuter, Release. That's Tommy Two-Tone, Tuffy Muffy. That's a kitten that actually lives up the street, but has decided it lives here, and I fear that they're not going to take care of it properly. So there's that to deal with. That's Itchy McScratchy in the background. And there is Weeby. So, like I said, until I get figured out how to hold the phone and feed and whatnot, this is Bullywinkel. He was born lame. One of his hind legs was deformed at birth. Watch out, babies. So I really probably making y'all sick to your stomachs swirling the camera around like this. and I will get better. But no, I want you to see that I have cats. This is a stray guy. He's unnamed. He's also unneutered. Itchy McScratchy has a clipped ear because when she first came along, I was able to get a voucher and have her TNR'd. If you're not familiar with TNR, this is Cat House, by the way. Well, that's Ginger Snap, the mother of the kittens. And I didn't bring the spoon for the canned food. Y'all, okay, so look here. I'm going to go ahead and end this because it's like 11 minutes long. And the whole idea of this one was for you to see, okay, he's a stray, an unneutered male from the same house of the folks that moved in with the little kitten. And they moved in about a month or so ago. They have a full-grown Tom here who is not neutered. And this little kitten that I'm pretty sure is female, that I can't get my hands on it, who was not properly acclimated to human beings. Now they've ended up at my house. And if they don't get this kitten spayed, I'm going to. Because enough is enough. Look at this. Look. When my husband Bob and I first moved here 8.5 years ago, we had 3 indoor house cats. All 3 females, all 3 spayed, all 3 went to the vet like they were supposed to, got their shots when they were supposed to, were well taken care of and lived for years. And then we moved here, and some renters, and I will get heated from time to time, folks, because I get really angry. Not that my husband and I are now having the expense and the worry in our old age of taking care of all these babies, but because, excuse me, one irresponsible cat owner, one, created every single bit of this, all of it, and abandoned us to take care of the problem that they left behind. And if it weren't for Bob and myself, these babies, the 4 adults inside who never come out, and the 4 kittens that were saved out of that, at the intersection there's a culvert that is 25 feet long. And my husband saved the 4 kittens before their eyes were even opened on a day that it was raining, laying on his belly in that ditch. While people zoomed up and down this road, devil may care, not even slowing down enough to stop and inquire as to why there was an old lady with an animal carrier and an old man laying in the rain in a ditch. Didn't even stop to see if we needed help. How did they know my husband hadn't had a heart attack and I wasn't trying to wave down medical care? They didn't know that. They just didn't care. Just like the people who did not care and went off and left 1 pregnant female. 1. And resulted y'all, I'm going to tell you straight up here now. If something were to happen that Bob could not work anymore, and he's had 2 strokes and a heart attack, May the 15th of 2021. He's a strong, stubborn man, and he was able to get himself back to work. But if something were to happen that Bob could no longer work, there is no way on God's green earth that I could financially take care of these cats. The Humane Society is full, so they won't take them. Even if I had the heart to give them up, because people, I don't. If you love cats, you know that once you have raised one, and especially if you've raised a litter, feeding them with an eyedropper because you had to. So yeah, there's going to be dry begging, wet begging, kitty begging, e-begging, you name it, on this channel, full blown, because this channel exists for one reason. I need to build it up to where I can afford everything these cats need if something happens to my husband. That's the truth of it. That's the truth of it. So there will be more joyful videos. There will be videos that are going to be live streams. There are going to be videos where I may just set up this phone and let it run live sitting in the floor with cats playing around it, and you just get what you get, like they do on Kit Kat Playroom, where it's just a live feed 24/7. We're not going to do that. Sorry, I'm trembling. I'm getting cold. So, all right. That's it. Let's see. I need a closer, don't I? Just let me say this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subbing. I would really appreciate it if you would like, subscribe, and share. If you sub and you're not interested in cats, if you'll just sub for me and come over and give it a like, you don't have to watch it, but it'll help. And I think I have to have, I don't know, I have to go research it again, and I'm not awake yet. But I have to have a number of subs, a number of watch hours, not run hours, not hours of me running videos on YouTube, hours of people clicking and watching it. So even if you don't watch, if you just click on it maybe on a device and just walk off and just leave it running, because YouTube doesn't know if your eyeballs are on the screen. They just know if your device is on. Oh, Angel is down because she's getting moved. She's going. I turned around to show you Tuffy Muffy, and I realized that might look a little strange to people. She's getting moved around to a certain spot in the flower bed in the front. Okay, I've been droning on long enough. Help me get subbed up. Help me get monetized. Help me get to where I can get memberships. Because I need the money to take care of the cats. That's plain and simple, bold and honest. I don't know how else to tell it to you. It just is what it is, plain and simple. All right. I love you all. Thank you for tuning in. I started to say this has been Lip Lock No More, but it hasn't been. That's my other channel. This has been Susan, coming to you from Heber Springs, Arkansas. Give a cat a chance, won't you? Meow, meow.